Hi friends, we'll come to the important topic for the map pointing, maybe for you as a geography student, or maybe some of the preliminary based question on the major projects in Godavari. I have taken major projects on river Indus. Ganga ka major projects I have done with the Ganga river also, because the questions ka nature is different. But here the UPSC can ask you on the major projects on the river Godavari. And why the major projects on the river Godavari can be asked? Because you get it in the first point here. Godavari river has highest dams among all the river basins in India. Why? Because you see this peninsular rivers. These peninsular rivers are seasonal rivers. Godavari is a seasonal river. Godavari is a seasonal river. And because it is a seasonal river, what do you mean by seasonal river? That means this river depends on the monsoon rainfall. Godavari river is a seasonal river which depends on the monsoon rainfall. So this mighty river goes dry during the summer season. If we do not conserve water, there is no use of this mighty river during the summer season. Water is used for irrigation, water is used for industrial development. You see the southern part of India, the south of the Vindhyas. In India, we can see there is a class divide, there is a north-south divide in India. You see the potential is very high in the north of India of many. This is the naturally blessed region. But this region, the southern part of India is a developed region, while this is not that developed, the northern part of India. This is known as a north-south divide in India. Now the Godavari river is a river of the peninsular India. Godavari river depends on what? It depends on the monsoon rainfall. And this river goes dry during the summer season. And because it goes dry during the summer season, we will have to conserve the water on the Godavari. And therefore, you see in most of the peninsular rivers, you have dams, you have hydroelectric power projects. Why? Because industrially rich regions, industrially developed regions, you require cheap electricity for industry, and therefore you will find here numerous hydroelectric power projects in this region. So therefore the Godavari has the highest dams among all the river basins in India. We have already done these two dams while studying the Godavari river. The previous lecture of the Godavari river. We have studied the Balimela reservoir. It is on which river? It is on the tributary of river Godavari, that is on the Sileru river. In which state? In the state of Odisha. It is on the Sileru river in the state of Orissa. We have done the Nizam Sagar Dam, which is constructed in Telangana on Manjira or Manjra river. On Manjra river, we have done this also. Now let us look at some of the other important dams which can be asked for you which can be asked by the UPSC in the examination. The most important dam which is regularly in the current affairs is the Polavaram project. Remember, the Polavaram project is a multi-purpose irrigation project across river Godavari, located in the West Godavari district and the East Godavari district of the Andhra Pradesh state. Sorry for the improper font here, but Polavaram project is a multi-purpose project, you remember, in the state of Andhra Pradesh. What is important here? You remember this project has been accorded a national project status by the central government. That means it is an important project which has been given the national importance. To take you to the background, the idea of the government is to now these are the Himalayan rivers. Ganga is a Himalayan river. This is the Brahmaputra river, a Himalayan river. There are numerous rivers here. Now this, on the other hand, there are some of the rivers which are peninsular rivers. River Godavari is one of the peninsular river. River Krishna is one of the peninsular river. River Kaveri is the other peninsular river. Now, you know these rivers, the Himalayan rivers, are perennial rivers. That means the Himalayan rivers are perennial rivers. Perennial rivers means they have water throughout the year. Why they have water throughout the year? Because they receive rainfall during the rainy season, and during the summer season there is a melting up of the glaciers and they are filled up with the melt water of the snow. On the other hand, the peninsular rivers are the seasonal rivers. These all rivers are the seasonal rivers. Why seasonal rivers? Because they get water only during the rainy season, while during the summer season these rivers go dry. And therefore, what the government has proposed, linking of the Ganga river, or linking of the Himalayan rivers with the peninsular rivers, so that the excess water of the Himalayan rivers can be transferred to the peninsular rivers. This project is known as an interlinking of the rivers. And the Polavaram project is a part of that interlinking of the river project, and therefore it has been given a national project status. Now, what is this national project status? Remember, in the national project status, 90% of the project cost of the irrigation, drinking water component, is bore by the central government. So, when the 90% of the cost is bore by the central government, 10% has to be borne by the state government, which is a bigger relief for the states, because the states already have financial crunch, and therefore the projects get delayed with their cost overrun increases, and therefore it becomes financially unviable. When the central government helps by declaring the project as a national project, there is a speedy implementation of the project, because money or the finance does not become a problem. So, Polavaram project in which state? In the state of Andhra Pradesh. On which river? We are doing the projects of the Godavari. So, the important projects are Bali Mela on Sileru river, Nizam Sagar Dam on the Manjira river in the Telangana. Then is the Polavaram project on river Godavari. The next is the Babli project. Now, Babli project is also currently in the news, or it will be in the news. Why it is in the news? If you remember, Chandrababu Naidu was arrested by Maharashtra government. Now, you remember, it is because Babli project is one of the controversial project, which is, or Babli project, it can be also written as Babli, B-A-B-L-I, or it can be also written as a Babli. Remember, proper noun mein spelling mistakes are not counted. So, Babli project is a controversial project on river, which river? Godavari, in the Maharashtra. It is a dispute between Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. So, Babli project, what you have to remember? On Godavari, in the state of Maharashtra, and dispute between Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. It is disputed between Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. The third project is Jalapur Dam. Jalapur Dam is not exactly on Godavari. It is an hydroelectric dam built on Machkund river, which is a tributary of Godavari river. And the dam is a joint project between Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. So, Jalapur Dam, Machkund river, joint project between Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. Jalapur Dam on the Machkund river is a tributary of which river? If the questions come, we have not done it because it is a smaller tributary. But the question can come in the examination, on which river is the Jalapur Dam located? Machkund river, tributary of Godavari river, joint venture between Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Then is the Ichampalli project. Ichampalli project is a proposed multi-purpose projects. Multi-purpose means hydroelectricity generation is one of the goal of the project. The other is irrigation, the other is flood control. Therefore, we call such projects as a multi-purpose projects on river Godavari. Ichampalli, remember, it sounds like a Telugu name, Ichampalli Godavari. This project is a joint venture between Telangana, Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh. This is very important. Ichampalli project is a joint venture between Telangana, Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh on river Godavari. On river Godavari. Ichampalli project is a proposed multi-purpose project on river Godavari, joint venture between Telangana, Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh. And the last is Pochampad project. Sometimes UPSC will ask you only this Pochampad project. They may not ask you, or sometimes they may ask you also. It is also known as Sri Rama Sagar project. But what is more important is the Pochampad project. UPSC will ask you as a Pochampad project. It is Godavari, on the Godavari river, and it has been described as a lifeline of Telangana. So Koina Sagar, Shivaji Sagar, lifeline of Maharashtra. Pochampad project on lifeline of Telangana. Which state? Obviously Telangana. On which river? Godavari river. So you can see how important are the projects on the Godavari river. So do this very properly. They are very important from the prelims point of view. And they are also very important from the mains point of view if it comes. If any of these projects comes in the current affairs, just go through that in the current affairs. So till the time we meet again, we will revise this again, and if you can find it in the atlas, you find it. If you don't find it in the atlas, fine, you can just rely on this. Again revising Pochampad project on Telangana, lifeline of Telangana. Ichampalli, Maharashtra, Telangana and Chhattisgarh, Godavari. Jalaput on the Machkund river, Orissa and Andhra Pradesh. Babli, Maharashtra, Godavari, dispute between Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. Polavaram project is a national project in Andhra Pradesh on river Godavari. And we have already done Balimela reservoir and Nizam Sagar reservoir while doing the Godavari river. So revise this very properly. Okay, and thank you very much till the time we meet for the next lecture.